Why are so many people hating on Manspider? I hear either it's lame or they're just like people who are like, I don't want to see Spider-Man turn into Manspider. That would just be too creepy and gross, and I love Spider-Man, so I don't want him to turn to Manspider. My friend, no one wants Spider-Man to turn into Manspider. No one wants Spider-Man to turn into Manspider. Spider-Man doesn't want to turn into Manspider. That's not the point. The whole story arc of the Manspider story, it always has something to say about Peter Parker's identity. How Spider-Man takes over his life more than being Peter Parker is. He can't hold a girlfriend, he can't hold a job, he doesn't even hang out with Aunt May sufficiently and then feels bad about it every time she dies. That's just Spider-Man's life. It's tragic. So him turning into a freakish giant spider is just an allegory for how this life is consuming him. It's too much. Now in this movie, it's a little different. This is all taking place after everyone forgot who Peter Parker was. His life as he knew it is already gone. Now he's trying to slowly whittle his way back into a normal life as Peter Parker. And it kind of seems like he's throwing himself more and more into being Spider-Man as a coping mechanism. It's safe to assume he's very isolated in his life. Probably working a minimum wage job, probably sucks, probably can't keep it because he's Spider-Man. And this is peak Spider-Man. When something freakish like this happens, when he turns into a giant spider, it seems like all hope is lost. Like, what the hell? This is like such a dire situation. He's turning into a spider. How the hell do you undo that? And that's what the story is him becoming Manspider, losing control of his body, then having to find a way to make it stop. And a lot of fans, especially nowadays, they have this back and forth with each other. And just because they might be right about a couple things, they just act like they're right about everything. But the whole Manspider thing, the consensus is everyone agrees that some form of Manspider is going to happen. There's the crazy conspiracists that think that Moreland's going to be part of the story somehow, and he's going to be Moreland Spider or the other Spider. And I'm like, that's just way too convoluted. Again, it could happen and I could just be proven wrong. I just don't think it's going to be like that. If anything, in aesthetics, he might look more like Moreland Spider. I don't know if anyone remembers the Spider-Man skin from the first Amazing Spider-Man game, or I think it was the first one, where it's Andrew Garfield's version of Manspider. No extra limbs, just like furry, and like the costume hides a lot of it, but you can see that he turned into a spider. It's like, it's probably going to look something like that. I don't know if they'll do the whole giant spider head and 6 arms, or I don't know if that will happen. All I know is that this is a direct callback to every Spider story about when Spider-Man started gaining new powers. It's a monkey paw situation. Yeah, he's much more stronger, he's much more heightened, but he's going through a transformation that he knows nothing about, and that's the scary part. But no, Spider-Man turning into Manspider is not lame. Knock it off. And if it happens, you're still going to watch the movie. I'm talking as if I'm trying to explain or defend and argue. It's going to be so awesome. The movie's going to be great, but I see a lot of people who are already rallying behind the idea that it's not going to be adequate. It's not going to be up to par. It's not going to be good enough for the cynics. And I hate that. I hate that people just decide that they're going to hate something before it even comes out and pretend it's normal. It's mental illness. That's what it is. That's why I get so defensive. Because I'm like, you guys need to just chill the fuck out, bro. Even if it's a bad movie, it's really not worth that. So yeah, that's all I have to say.